Have you ever dreamed of dropping everything, hoisting the sails, and just letting the wind dictate your destination? Well, welcome aboard SV Daisy Mae. Today, we are taking you on a full top to bottom tour of this beautiful 37-foot coastal cruiser. Over the next 20 minutes, we will show you exactly what it is like to live, cook, sleep, and navigate on the open water. Whether you are an experienced sailor or you have never set foot on a boat, step aboard and let's get started.
Not a bad view this evening, is it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm Turner.
I'm Renee.
Welcome to Secondhand Sailors.
Welcome aboard. Y'all come on across. We begin our tour in the cockpit. This is the nerve center of the sailboat. When we are underway, this is where all the magic happens. Notice how deep and secure this seating area is. Safety is everything at sea. And underneath the seating is a lazarette for storage. We have these on both sides of the sailboat, both port and starboard. They are deep enough for Turner to get all the way in there to work. Wrapped around the cockpit, you will see these winches. They do the heavy lifting when we need to tighten the ropes, which sailors call lines, to trim the sails. You've seen me use these in numerous episodes of Secondhand Sailors. That brings us back around to the helm. This is where we control the boat and do all of our navigation. But I'll let Turner tell you about that.
All right, we have a nav pod, it's waterproof, containing our Garmin GPS, our radar system, and this here's our autopilot. We also have a Ritchie compass under here with the night lights, red lighted for night sailing. We have shower system. All this raises up here. This drops down. The whole back of the boat opens up so you can just walk right into the water. And of course, we have a wheel. This is not a tiller version. Now let me take you forward and show you what we have up front. All right, move forward. We have our mast. We do have a winch on here, but it is for our secondary lines, all on here. We have stack pack, lazy jacks. Up the mast, you can see we have our radar system. We have a big spacious deck where Renee does her yoga.
Renee really doesn't do yoga, but we could if we wanted to.
Got our windlass, anchor chain, and a big old Manus anchor.
And where do you like to sit to have your coffee on this deck?
Right here in paradise.
You've seen the top sides of Daisy Mae. Once we leave the dock, everything we've shown you becomes invaluable. Watch as we hoist the mainsail and unfurl the jib out front.
We'll start falling off a little.
There is a magical moment in every journey where the mechanical engine shuts off and nature takes over. just like that, we are sailing. You can feel the boat heel. That slight tilt is completely normal. It means the underwater keel is doing its job to keep us balanced against the wind against our sails. Moving at 7 knots using nothing but the breeze is a feeling of pure freedom.
Right down the traps, there's some more up there in front of the sail.
When it's time to change the direction, we just tack and keep moving. It seems like only moments, and we arrive at our destination, and we're ready to drop anchor.
Let's go down below and take a look.
Y'all come on down. This is below decks. This is where the living is put into live aboard. Down here we just call it below. We don't necessarily say below decks, we just say below. Down below we have our living area. This is our salon. There is storage here behind the cabinets as well as in the baskets. More cabinet storage here. We have storage behind each of the cushion sections. And of course the air conditioner's there and there's tanks there. On this side, we have the navigation station.
This is our navigation station. We have our AC panel up here, all our breakers. We have our navigational lights right here, all DC power on this side. We have our radio, VHF radio. We also have 2 emergency VHF radios. We have our navigational top here where we put our maps. We also keep an iPad up here that mirrors all the instruments that's on deck, so we can monitor everything we're doing from here. We've got our lights, emergency lights, fishing poles that hang here, and then we keep all our manuals and logs right here. It's everything to do with the boat.
The rest of the starboard side has baskets and storage and a TV. Pretty much it's similar to what we have on the port side. Welcome to the galley. This galley was one of the big selling points on our boat. It is huge and spacious when it comes to boat galleys. I have a prep table here. I have cabinetry for pantry items down here. I keep my drying rack for dishes here. The sink is huge, nice and deep. We have a dish pan in here so that we can conserve water because the sink is so deep. We added a new sink faucet so that I can have sprayability. I like it. We have our microwave with storage below. There's storage here. I keep my spices out on the counter so they're accessible. This is my induction plate that I use to cook on. However, if we get to the point in winter time where we like to use the propane stove, I have a propane stove underneath. It's come in very valuable on anchor to use sometimes to warm it up in here. Beyond the cooktop is more prep space, the coffee center, storage for dishes, and our solar plugs. Also, we have our fridge freezer, and there is more dish storage down below the cooktop, as well as in these very small drawers. Below the sink, we have storage for cleaning supplies. And there you have it for the galley and for this main area. Let's give you one more spin around to take a look. So, where does this door lead to? I wonder, what have we missed so far? Well, inside here, you have the head. That is what sailors call the bathroom. In the head, we have our obligatory toilet. Ours is electric. You press a button and away everything flushes. Here's our shower. How does that shower fit you, Turner?
Living room. Dolls room.
And inside the shower, we have cabinet space for washcloths, towels, and all of your bath accessories. There's also a seat below this cabinet where you can sit if you need to. Stepping out of the shower to the right is the sink. Keep a dehumidifier on the back of the sink that drains into it in order to keep the humidity down in here. One last look at that shower. Now let's talk about sleeping. This is the V-berth, located right in the bow of the boat. It gets its name because it tapers into a V shape to match the front of the hull. Notice how that bed is kind of conformed to the sides of it. It is incredibly cozy in here, and falling asleep to the sound of water lapping against the hull is unbeatable. Every single cabinet you see down here has a positive latch. If a wave hits us, these doors cannot fly open. On a sailboat, every single item must have a secure home. You notice that mirrored window right beside the door to the cabin? There's a purpose for that as well. When we're at anchor, that hatch will open all the way up and allow breeze to come through to keep us cool. We sure have enjoyed having y'all visit for a little while and hope y'all come back again and see us. And that's our Daisy Mae, our home on the water. Hope you enjoyed the tour. As the day winds down, we dropped anchor in this secluded cove. Living on a sailboat means bringing your home with you to the wildest, most beautiful places on earth. It requires patience, hard work, and a respect for nature, but the reward is unmatched. Thank you so much for stepping aboard and sharing this tour with me. If you enjoyed catching a glimpse of the sailing life, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below telling me where you would sail if you owned this boat.
Till next time, remember to tell your mom and them Turner said hey.